Assalamualaikum students and welcome back to your English class, and I am your teacher Miss Maria, and this video is for class 5. Students, take out your textbooks and open your page number 34. Students, today we are going to learn about words that describe people. Study the paragraph below and take note of the highlighted words. The qualities that endear Auntie Shama to us are her sense of humor, her captivating way of telling stories, and her optimistic attitude towards life. Sense of humor, captivating way of telling stories, and optimistic attitude towards life is describing Auntie Shama's whole personality. ठीक है? After reading these words, we can make a clear picture in our minds that okay, fine, this is the personality of Auntie Shama. ठीक है? After reading these qualities of Auntie Shama, ठीक है? These words describing the whole personality or the whole picture of Auntie Shama. Writers use adjectives and phrases to describe a person. What are the adjectives? Adjectives are the words which describes noun. ठीक है? It shows the quality of the noun. So different writers use adjectives and phrases to describe a person, so he also uses phrases in his writings. This makes the character more interesting to us and we can get to know more about her. This is the reason that all after reading these words we get interested that we have to read about this character. So few of the writers use adjectives and the phrases in their writings. Think about the kind of people these adjectives and phrases bring to your mind. Faithful, hostile, helpful, friendly and inquisitive, reliable but critical, devoted mother of two, and suspicious. We get along with some people but not with others. There are people whom we like and some whom we dislike. The adjectives above are some examples that describe people and the relationships they have with others. ठीक है? What they are saying, in our daily life we meet few people and but few we don't, because this world is so bigger, so it is not possible for us to meet every single person on daily basis. ठीक है? So the only few people to whom we know, from those people maybe we dislike some people because of their qualities, because of their habits, maybe any other reason. ठीक है? But to some we liked very much. Then the adjectives above are some examples. These are the adjectives which describe the people and the relationship which you have with others. Use a word or phrase of your own. Describe the relationship you have with the following people: your parents, your schoolmates, and your neighbors. You have to use different adjectives and you have to describe your relationship with these three people: your parents, your class fellows, and your neighbors. And you have to write it on your rough copy. ठीक है? Not on the neat copy. Now take out your activity books and open your page number 25 of the activity book. Mention date on your page. Today is 26/6/2020 and day is Friday. So we have exercise to see words that describe relationships. As we have learned about the relationships, we have different words which describe our relationship to the other people, and there are the words which describe the personality of the other people. So in the box we have few of the words or the adjectives which describe the relationships. Describe each of 8 relationships with a word from the box. The first has been done for you. We have to select these 4 for these suitable blanks. ठीक है? They have given us a description and we have to put it in the relationship. Martin and Lisa have been married to each other for 30 years. Martin remained true to her throughout their years of marriage because he is faithful. That's why he remained and he spent so many years with his wife. Then number 2, Nadia is always checking on her fiance because she is afraid that she may lose him to someone and because he is suspicious. suspicious, suspicious, ठीक है. Why she is worried about his fiance, that her fiance, because she thinks that he is cheating on him and his activities are not good. That's why she becomes suspicious to his activities. Number 3, although Ellie and Ricky are classmates, they do not play or study together because they have a cold relationship. They don't have a friendly relationship. That's why they didn't play together. Okay, then we have number 4. Alia's grandmother is always there whenever Alia needs her. Why she's always there for her? Because she is caring for Alia. Mr. Cordero and Mrs. Thompson have been friends since they were classmates in standard 1. They enjoy each other's company and they feel comfortable. Okay, why they feel they enjoy the company of each other? Because they feel comfortable, because they they are familiar to each other from their childhood. Okay, turn your page. And then number 6, Jamil finds that his neighbor Joe likes to keep to himself and does not mix much with the other neighbors because he feels distant to all of them. Natasha has been invited to a birthday party, but she doesn't know the birthday girl, so that's why she feels uneasy to go in her party. Number 8, Mr. James teaches standard 5 pupils. They greet him whenever they see him. Respectful. The students are respectful towards their teacher. Then number B, construct a sentence with each word from the box to show clearly the meaning of the word. Now we have to take the words from that box, okay? Which box? This box, and we have to change them in the sentences. Then it will clear the picture. Number 1 is faithful. Sammy was a faithful dog, or you can make your own sentence. Then suspicious, she is suspicious about her friend's secret. You will put apostrophe s after friend's secret. Number 3, my father shows cold behavior. Number 4, my parents are very caring to me. caring, caring to me. Then comfortable, I feel comfortable with my family. Then number 6, my distant cousin is very naughty. Number 7, I do not feel uneasy in my class. Then number 8, we must be respectful with our parents. Okay, these were the sentences made by me, but what you have to do, if you have a more good or more better sentence for these words, you can write them. Okay, it's open choice for you. I am not bonding you guys that you have to write only these sentences, no, but you have an open choice. If you want to write your sentences, you can write it. And don't forget to do this work on your books. Students, for now we are going to leave exercise 2a because of the few reasons, okay? But in the future maybe I will have my notes regarding this exercise, so I will do this, okay? Or if I didn't, so we will skip this exercise, okay? Now move to the exercise 2b, which is on page number 21. Mention date on this page. Now we are going to do the exercise of Auntie Shama lesson, and this is exercise 2b and it is on page number 22. Read the story on pages 28 to 30 of your textbook. We have already read it. Then answer the following questions. Now we have to write the answers of these questions which they have asked us. Number 1, how do the children feel about Auntie Shama's visit? The children feel very happy and excited about the Auntie Shama's visit. Question number 2, why does the writer consider himself as having come from a mixed heritage? It means that his father is from Trinidad and his mother is from Singapore. Number 3, describe the writer's relationship with his aunt. Give one reason to support your answers. She was writer's mother's sister. As narrator told us in text that Auntie Shama is my mother's sister. Why did James refuse to talk to the writer? Because narrator forgot to bring James' textbook and the teacher punished him next day. Full stop. Then question number 5. Why do you think the writer wrote the words friends forever on the card? He wrote the words friends forever as he doesn't want to lose his friendship with James. Number 6. How did James show that he had forgiven the writer? James thanked the writer for the card. Number 7. Despite your fondness for Auntie Shama, we also have some reservations about her visits. Lines 58 to 60. Give another word for reservations. So, skepticism or doubt. sketicism. Skepticism. Then number 8, explain what the writer meant by it is with mixed feelings that we wait for her arrival. They are very happy due to her visit and afraid due to her strict attitude towards cleanliness. CLEANLINESS. Okay students, this is it for today's class. If you have any kind of confusion, then ask me in the comment section. I will try my level best to overcome that your problem or your confusions. Okay, or if you want to tell me something, you can ask me in the comment section and you can tell me in the comment section, and I will meet you in the next lecture. Till that, stay safe, stay at your homes. Allah Hafiz students, and don't forget to write all the work on your activity book. Allah Hafiz.